Welcome back to Nature-Wise Essentials, where we decode nature through the lens of science. Let me ask you something. Have you ever washed your face twice a day, used expensive face washes, tried every skincare product the internet recommended, and your skin still looked oily, dull, or congested by noon? Here's what most skincare brands won't tell you. The problem might not be dirt. It might be your skin barrier and how your pores are responding to synthetic cleansers that strip it. Today, we're going to look at a rice-based facial mask that's been used across East and South Asia for centuries. But more importantly, we're going to break down why it works, using actual dermatological science. Quick disclaimer before we begin. I'm not a doctor or dermatologist. This content is purely educational and informational. Always patch test any new ingredient on your inner wrist for 24 hours before applying it to your face. If you have rosacea, eczema, or any diagnosed skin condition, please consult a dermatologist first. With that said, let's get into the science. Before we talk about the mask, we need to understand the problem. Your skin has millions of tiny glands, called sebaceous glands. These glands produce sebum, a natural oil that actually protects your skin barrier. The problem is overproduction. When sebum is overproduced due to hormones, heat, humidity, stress, or even dehydration, it accumulates in your pores. Mixed with dead skin cells and environmental debris, this creates a film over your skin that makes it look shiny, feels congested, and eventually leads to clogged pores and breakouts. Now, the goal isn't to eliminate oil. Your skin needs some sebum to stay healthy. The goal is to regulate it without disrupting your skin's natural pH.
This isn't just a dietary staple. It's been studied in cosmetic dermatology for over 2 decades. Here's what's actually inside a grain of rice that makes it relevant for skin. Rice starch. This is the primary component. Starch molecules are highly absorbent and act as a physical oil trap. They bind excess sebum and lift it away from the surface without disrupting your acid mantle. Science Note, a 2018 study published in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science, confirmed that rice starch reduced transepidermal water loss and showed strong sebum-absorbing properties comparable to commercial mattifying agents. Ferulic acid, a hydroxycinnamic acid naturally found in rice bran. It's a potent antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, the unstable molecules produced by UV exposure and pollution that break down collagen and cause premature aging. Inositol, also called IP6, it's a naturally occurring carbohydrate found in rice water. Research shows it supports skin barrier function, improves moisture retention, and has a mild brightening effect. Vitamins B3, B6, and E. Rice extracts contain all three. Niacinamide in particular is well documented for reducing hyperpigmentation, minimizing the appearance of pores, and regulating sebum production. But there's a critical caveat. Rice starch is astringent by nature. That means it draws moisture out of the environment, including your skin. For people with dry or sensitive skin, using rice without additional hydrating agents can lead to tightness, flaking, and irritation. This mask is specifically formulated for oily, combination, or acne-prone skin types. If your skin leans dry, we'll cover alternatives at the end of this video. Home ground rice instead of store-bought rice flour. Commercial rice flour is processed for food purposes. During processing, it's often milled to an extremely fine powder. Too fine for effective mechanical exfoliation, and may contain anti-caking agents, added starches, or preservatives that are designed to extend shelf life in food, not perform on skin. When you grind rice at home, you control the particle size. You want a slightly coarse texture, roughly the consistency of fine semolina or polenta. This creates what dermatologists call a mild mechanical exfoliant. Small, rounded particles that physically buff away dead skin cells without causing micro tears the way harsh scrubs with jagged particles can. Science Note, a 2020 paper in Dermatology and Therapy noted that controlled particle mechanical exfoliants performed better in skin texture improvement compared to enzymatic or acid-based options for sensitive to combination skin types with significantly lower risk of irritation. After grinding, soak the rice powder in a small amount of cool water for 15 to 20 minutes.
This step allows the starch granules to absorb water and swell, releasing nutrients and creating a smoother, more skin-friendly paste that won't abrade aggressively on application.
Let's break down each ingredient in this mask and why it earns its place. 1. Milk cleanse, pre-mask step. Before applying the mask, use a cotton pad soaked in plain whole milk to gently cleanse the face. Milk contains lactic acid, an alpha hydroxy acid that dissolves the bonds between dead skin cells. At the low natural concentrations found in milk, it's a gentle exfoliant that preps the skin to absorb active ingredients more effectively. Science note: lactic acid has a pKa of 3.86, making it effective at low concentrations for gentle surface exfoliation. Unlike glycolic acid, its larger molecular structure means slower penetration, ideal for sensitive to combination skin. 2. Egg white, temporary pore tightening and oil control. Egg whites contain albumin, a structural protein that forms a thin film over the skin as it dries. This creates a temporary tightening sensation and reduces the visible diameter of pores. They're also rich in lysozyme, an enzyme with mild antibacterial properties, helpful for acne-prone skin. Science note: note the pore tightening effect of egg white is cosmetic and temporary, usually lasting 30 to 60 minutes. It does not structurally alter pore size, which is genetically determined. 3. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory modulation. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, has been extensively studied for its ability to inhibit NF-kappa B, a transcription factor that drives inflammatory pathways. In skin terms, this means reduced redness, calmed breakouts, and a more even complexion over time. Warn: use only a tiny pinch. A large amount of turmeric will stain the skin yellow. Science note: a 2016 meta-analysis in phytotherapy research reviewed 18 studies and found curcumin showed statistically significant anti-inflammatory effects on skin when used topically. 4. Milk in the mask, hydration buffer. Adding 2 teaspoons of milk to the mask balances the drying effect of rice starch. It provides lactic acid, proteins, and fats that prevent the mask from being overly astringent.
5th drop lemon juice, vitamin C and pH modulation. Fresh lemon juice contains L-ascorbic acid, the bioavailable form of vitamin C, which inhibits melanin synthesis by suppressing the enzyme tyrosinase. This supports gradual brightening and reduction of post-acne hyperpigmentation. Critical timing note: add lemon juice only at the very end, right before you apply the mask. Lemon's acidity will curdle the milk proteins, changing the texture and reducing efficacy. Science note: vitamin C is unstable in alkaline environments. Mixing with milk and rice starch, which are slightly alkaline, too early degrades the ascorbic acid before it reaches the skin. Now that you understand what each ingredient does, here's how to use the mask correctly. Step 1. Cleanse. Gently cleanse with the milk-soaked cotton pad. Do not rinse. Let the lactic acid sit briefly before moving to the mask. Step 2. Prepare the mask. In a clean bowl, combine 2 teaspoons soaked rice paste, 1 egg white at room temperature for easier mixing, a very small pinch of turmeric, less than 1/4 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons whole milk. Blend thoroughly until smooth and uniform. Let it rest for 25 to 30 minutes. This allows full moisture absorption by the starch. Immediately before applying, add 1 to 2 drops of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Mix once, then apply. Step 3. Application and timing. Apply an even, medium-thin layer to the face, avoiding the delicate eye area and lips.
Oily or acne-prone skin, 10 to 15 minutes daily or 40 to 45 minutes used 3 to 4 times per week. Combination skin, 2 to 3 times per week, 15 to 20 minutes per session. Rinse with cool water, not warm. Cool water causes temporary vasoconstriction, which reduces redness and helps pores appear smaller post-mask. Step 4. Moisturize. Immediately follow with a light, non-comedogenic moisturizer. Skipping this step after any clay or starch mask can trigger rebound oiliness, where sebaceous glands overcompensate for perceived moisture loss. Step 4. Skin type guidance and cautions. Ideal skin types for this mask: oily skin, combination skin, acne-prone skin, non-cystic. Use with caution or avoid.
Dry skin? Rice starch will worsen dryness and may cause flaking. Extremely sensitive skin. Lemon juice and egg white can both trigger reactions. Active rosacea or eczema. Consult a dermatologist first before trying any new ingredient. Watch for these signs and stop immediately. Burning or stinging that increases after the first minute? Hives, redness, or swelling? Prolonged dryness or flaking after removal. A few additional evidence-based tips. Use this mask only at night. Your skin's regenerative processes peak between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m., and nighttime application maximizes ingredient absorption without UV interference. Do not combine with active retinol mites. Both accelerate cell turnover, and using them together can cause irritation. Store any leftover paste in the refrigerator and use within 24 hours. Egg white and lemon juice degrade quickly at room temperature. Let's do a quick science recap. Rice starch absorbs excess sebum without disrupting your acid mantle.
Ferulic acid and vitamin B3 protect and brighten the skin. Lactic acid from milk gently exfoliates dead cells pre-mask. Egg white provides temporary pore reduction and mild antibacterial action. Curcumin from turmeric modulates skin inflammation. Vitamin C from lemon suppresses melanin overproduction. This isn't a miracle cure. Skincare is a long game, and consistency matters far more than any single ingredient. But if you give this mask a genuine 3 to 4 week trial, used consistently and correctly, many people with oily or combination skin report measurable improvements in texture, oiliness, and overall clarity. If you found this breakdown useful, please like this video. It genuinely helps this channel grow and reach more people looking for science-based natural health education. Subscribe to NatureWise Essentials and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. Take care of your skin the smart way, with knowledge first and nature second. I'll see you in the next one.